All right, let's get this party started. And this live review or recording, if you see it on recording, I'm going to be going over this question that everybody's been asking. Is 7K Metals a legitimate company? Is their income opportunity part legitimate? And is the company themselves a legitimate opportunity? I'm going to go over that, and I'm going to put that question to rest on the other side. All right, welcome back, welcome back. So this little object right here, this is a Walking Liberty silver 1 ounce coin, 0.999 bullion. This is what is being sold. One of the objects, or one of the things that are being sold by the 7K Metals Company. So that you have a legitimate product, at least right here. And what I'm going to cover a little bit is also the compensation side. They have the retail side where you can buy gold and silver and various coins and bars like this, and which is nothing new. There's a lot of companies online on the internet that sell gold and silver. But 7K itself appears to be very unique because they have also an income opportunity side where you get involved in gold and silver and make an income like that. So instead of getting involved in selling like lotions and potions and pills and sports drinks and things to friends and family, you can actually get involved into like gold and silver, where you can actually help people. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that and why gold and silver. We've all heard about gold and silver for years. So why gold and silver? I'm going to cover a little bit of that in this video, but primarily what I want to cover is I want to review the reviewers out there on the internet. If you go online on the internet, you're going to see a lot of different videos, let's say on YouTube and Facebook and wherever you go on social media. There's a lot of people with their opinions about 7K. Some people saying this, some people saying that, and some people saying other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a source on the internet. I'm going to go live while I'm making this, and I'm going to show you a third-party source that's going to put to rest once and for all, is 7K a legitimate company? Should you invest your time and energy in it? And is it a company that's worth looking into for the income opportunity side? So in a moment, in a little bit, I'm going to go and show you a third-party website that's going to put this to rest once and for all. Is 7K a legitimate company? And you can just disregard of all the other videos and everything else you have on the internet, because once you see what I'm going to show you, which is not my opinion, I'm going to show you something from a third party. It's going to put it to rest. Is it good? Are they good? Are they bad? You're going to see about that in just a moment. And I want to show you something a little bit what's been going on with our currency and our money and silver and gold. So I'm going to expand my screen a little bit here. Okay, so what you're looking at here, let's say in 1965, I'm going to look at my screen over to my right. That's where my screen is. Well, but I take that back. I have two screens, so I'll look at this screen here. I'll face the camera. So if you had 25 ounces of silver like this in 1965, which you could have bought these for $1 a piece in 1965, 1 ounce Walking Liberty coins were $1 a piece. If you had 2,500 of those, or if you had the $2,500 in cash, you could have bought yourself a Mustang. In 1965, you could have bought a Mustang for $2,500, or you could have used 2,500 ounces of silver that you could have got for $1 each. Let's move into the future today. That 2,500 ounces of silver today can now buy you 2 Mustangs. That $2,500, or that 2,500, I should say that 2,500 ounces of silver today can buy you 2 Mustangs. But now if you go underneath your mattress and pull out that $2,500 you put in there in 1965, that $2,500 isn't going to buy you nothing. That's barely a down payment for a Mustang now. So it shows you that this gold and silver has maintained its buying power. So that numerical amounts of money to buy it has changed. Now it's worth a lot more than $1, but it still buys you the same amount of stuff, if more and more. And it shows how currency, it's not money, currency, let's say the $2,500 in currency buys you hardly anything anymore today. And that's speaking, people call the paper that's in your pocket money. It's not money, it's currency. Currency is something used for an exchange. Money, technically, is something of a store in value. Let's say if you had $2,500 in 1965 and you go to use it today, it's not going to buy you what it did in 1965. So it lost its buying power. It collapsed. It's dying. So it's not a store of value. So technically, paper money is not really money. It's called currency. Currency is a form of exchange for goods and services. Money technically is a store of value, like this. This is money. This is actually in the United States Constitution that our currency should be, and our money should be gold and silver, but it's not. America has took the gold and silver and is issuing paper instead. But anyways, I digress a little bit. So what this image is showing you, that 2,500 ounces of gold or silver in this matter buys you the same amount of stuff decades later, and your paper money doesn't buy you anything anymore. And why does that matter? Let's say, oh, I wasn't born in 65, doesn't matter. But the same thing is happening today. For example, I have here $20. I could go to the store today and maybe go out to eat, maybe buy a real small, simple dinner with this. And with this 1 ounce of silver, I can buy myself a nice dinner too. I'll have to cash it in for the currency of the day, but I could buy myself a nice dinner today with this, and I could buy myself a nice medium dinner with this $20 bill. Let's go in the future, let's say 2-3 years, and I pull out this $20 bill and go to the restaurant to buy that same dinner. Will I get that same dinner for this 20 bucks? No way. It might be 40. You might have to cough up more of these to get the same dinner. This, you'll be able to buy the same dinner. You cash it in and get the future currency exchange rate, whatever it is, you'll be able to buy the same dinner. So it's still happening today. This is dying because the government is printing money like there's no end. We're trillions of dollars in debt, and now all those trillions are backed by nothing. It's backed by air. It's backed by nothing. And that's why it's dying. And this is preserving in wealth. And the good thing is, this, it's a little bit morbid, but bad news is good for this. Bad news is good for this. Why? Because when things go belly up, when the stock market goes belly up, everybody rushes to real money. So if you already have this in your possession, you're doing good. So enough for this video isn't really much about the compensation. Oh, speaking about the compensation and what's going on with their money and silver and all that, let me show you something really quick, because people have a question about what's the compensation part, how much money can you make? I'm not promising anybody will make any money with a 7K. I don't know you. I can't make any promises at all. But let me show you their compensation side. Let me go down. I have to find it here. No, I'm not going to show you the entire presentation because that's not what this video is all about. And I'm looking for it right here. And my computer is going slow. It's going very slow. Okay, I think I found it here. All right. Let's see. All right, so this slide here, of course, there's a lot more other slides before this slide, but it says right here at the presidential level in 7K, you can make up to $12,500 per week with 7K, up to $12,500 per week. Of course, you have to work your way up there. I can't guarantee you're going to make that or anything at all, but this is some of the compensation that you can make with 7K. And 7K, I'm going to end it right there, and I'm going to go into that. So much for this is income level, because this video is not really about how much money you can make with 7K. This video is about reviewing the reviewers. I'm going to put the rest, or all these different reviews you see on the internet, good, bad, correct, or incorrect, or incomplete. So I'm going to show you the document right now that's going to put this to rest once and for all. Is 7K a legitimate company, or is it a company that you should stay away from? So let me go over there. And I'm going over to that website now. So what you're looking at is the website. This is a live website. See, I can scroll. This is a live website from the Better Business Bureau. This is the bbb.org. This is a respected business rating and grading company that's been around, at least in the United States, for many, 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 many decades. And this is, I called up the 7K's report card on the Better Business Bureau, and we're going to put this to bed once and for all. Is 7K a legitimate company? So we look over here. Here's 7K Metals. It says 7K Metals. And you look over here to the lower right. The Better Business Bureau has rated 7K Metals as an A+ company, and they are 4.41 stars out of 5. 7K Metals right here is an A+ company. So it doesn't get any better than that. They're not A- or B+. They're A+. So there it is. It goes right there. I just put the rest of all those different kind of reviews that you see on the internet. Now you see it right here on the Better Business Bureau, that the Better Business Bureau rates the 7K Metals company as an A+ company. And if you want to know a little bit more about the 7K and how you can become involved with 7K, don't run directly to the 7K website and join up. You can, but if you join through my link, I have a special opportunity that was made with the 7K company that you can't get anywhere else. So I'm going to say that again. There's a special agreement that was made with 7K that you can't get anywhere else other than going through a link that's probably below somewhere around this video or on my website. So thank you for taking time for looking at this video. By the way, I'm Carl LeDuc. I am the founder of bullionsavers.com, and I'll see you on my next video.